guys. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now? That's the bad microphone. I want this.
No, not that one.
This one. Okay, guys. I'm terribly sorry. I explained so much. Oh God. Sorry, guys. So I think everyone will be mad at me. I'm glad I checked the comments. Otherwise, I would keep going on and on. Oof, let me turn on the fan here. It got really hot. I'm so silly. Okay, guys. Again, I think you saw what I did. What I was saying. Well, first of all, welcome. I actually went through the whole thing, the whole process. So I said hi to everyone. So hi, nice having people from Germany. People can catch the stream. And then most of the time I haven't had the time to look, and no sound. Yeah, so no sound. Okay, but now we're back. And basically what I was explaining is that we dropped the email login because I was asking some of my friends, and if you hear a lot of sound, that's my cat. Let me. Momo, what are you doing? No, nothing here. Just go back to play something else. Go. Sorry guys, my cat was like trying to find something underneath the boxes, like some boxes they have in the living room. Anyway, I was saying that we're not going to use email login because it's very outdated. I was asking my friends, come on, wait a second. Momo, stop it. Play with this. Here, play with it. Because I was asking my friends and they all agreed that it's very annoying to like have to register for an app. No one does that anymore. So we're going to use something which is a guest code. So what I did just now was show you guys that the first thing that will pop up when we open the application for the very first time is this, asking us for our name. So basically we just type our name. It can be duplicate, it doesn't have to be unique. But when we say okay, we'll have two options, Facebook login or guest code. So Facebook login will return a unique ID, which is unique to each Facebook user. So that means that even if you change your phone or you lose your phone and you have to use another one, or you delete the app and you install it again, every time you log in with Facebook, you're going to keep using the same account. So you will keep your high score. But if you use a guest code, as I do now, the server is going to generate a random string. So as you see here, come on, Momo. As you see here, there is a random string, which is generated in the server. Use some simple methods like time, parse the time, do some random stuff, so that we get a unique random string every time. And this is going to be a password for the users if they want to migrate their account to another phone. So my cat is playing with the screw. Okay, that's what she was trying to find underneath the boxes. So this code is going to be their password. Is going to be unique for each player that gets a guest code. So Lucas, there might be many Lucases, but there will be only one Lucas with this password, and it's 8 characters and it's unique, it's random, so it's hard to try to get someone's account because you need to match also the username. So, but if you don't change your phone and you don't uninstall the app, you really don't have to care about this. You log in once, and since here you see when I sign in with the guest code, I actually set the username already. So as I set the username, I also set it in the player prefs which is going to be saved in the phone data, I mean in the phone storage, then next time nothing will be prompted to us because we already logged in once. So basically the user, I have to do it again because I had the delete. Oh no, I think I don't. Yeah, you see, nothing will be prompted to us because the user already logged in. So the only thing left would be that the user could change their name, or in settings they could migrate their account or switch to another account using the code, the guest code, or using Facebook login with another Facebook account. And maybe in the future we're going to also add Google login, so there's more choices. But I think most people will have Facebook by now. So that's the first thing I changed, because we were trying to implement the email login, but no, I said no to the email login is too much trouble. And now the play part, you see I have the score is going to be here. So now the score is not an exact representation of how many blocks you break, but actually if you break a block you get 10 points, and if you click a wrong block you deduct 5 points. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we break all the blocks, they will actually be like changed to the next range, which would be 26 to 50. And you see here we have 3 buttons. One is that if the player wants to continue, they can watch an ad. So Unity ads, I implemented that here in Unity services. So once they watch the ad, they have to finish the whole ad, and then they can continue. I want to have a 3, 2, 1 before they actually start, otherwise it's a bit sudden. And then they can continue, and once they run out of time again, then the option to watch an ad is gone, and they can either restart the game or exit back to the main menu. So there is some things we have to fix, like update. So that's basically the whole things that I did during this week. Oh, I also made this graphic, which is similar as the one I had already, but it's very simple. It's an effect that makes it look like we're pressing the button inwards. So we're going to replace this graphic every time we click on our buttons. So let's see if there is any comment. No, okay, no comments. That means everything is going fine. My sound should be here. So okay guys, first let's change the button. So I have this button here, but I was looking at Unity's button script, and you can only have a pressed color, but I would like to have a pressed graphic. So I don't want to change the color when I press on the bottom, I want to change the graphic. But Unity doesn't seem to have that. I don't know, let me know here in the comments if you know how to do that. But I thought of an easy way that we can actually change this. So I made a folder in my scripts folder, and I called it Extended Unity. And here's where I think Unity doesn't have a function I would like to edit by myself. So I'm just going to create a C# script, and I'm gonna call it my button. We just want a button that has a target graphic when unpressed. So instead of extending mono behavior, we're going to extend a button. So Unity engine.ui button, and then here we need to make a public override start. Oh, it's protected, sorry. So just override start. Yeah, protected override start. So we call the start from the actual button, but then we're going to add our own code here. There's some variables I want to have first, so I'm going to have a public onPressed sprite, and is of type sprite. And also I want to have a private original sprite that we want to revert to when we release the button. So sprite. Now we want to override the start method, so we are going to set the original sprite here. So original sprite, oops. Original sprite is equals to get component image sprite, and that's it. And then we're going to override two other functions. So override, we have on pointer down. So this is actually when we press down on the button. We will do what the button script originally did. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to change the graphic. So this here, get component image dot sprite is equals to onPressed sprite. And then we're going to do something very similar, but instead is and this doesn't need to be public. Oh yeah, it must be public. Nothing. Okay, override on pointer up. So this is when we release the mouse button or the touch or whatever. We're going to do what it originally did, but then we are going to revert the graphic into the original sprite. And I'm sorry about the background noises. My cat suddenly decided to make a lot of noise. So yeah, I don't want to be too bad to her, tell her to stop because she's just playing. But anyways, let me read here. You can use button sprite swipe from Unity UI. Button under interactable chain transition to sprite swipe. But always fun to make your own. Well, I already made my own, but I would like to also see this. I'll see it next time. Micaiah Stevens, thank you very much for your suggestion. I'm definitely gonna try that. But I think it's good to show some other people how they can override methods from the hey Momo. They can override methods from the Unity scripts. So I think this should do the trick. So here in submit button, instead of using button, I'm going to use my button. And here you see we have all the same stuff. I can't find my sprite here, so I don't know how to make it appear here, but you can go to debug view, and in debug view you will actually see onPressed sprite here. So I'm going to use the wood button pressed that I made. So when we click on it, it's going to show that graphic instead. And here on the wait a minute, guys. Momo, stop, please. You're being really noisy. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, and I don't want the press color to be gray. I'm gonna change that. Just be same color. So I'm gonna turn this on here. And if I press it, you see the graphic changed. Yay! Yep, I think it works. I don't know if there's a touch and the touch get cancelled. It's going to stuck there, but anyways, I like this fix, or not a fix, but I like this way of doing it. I'm going to copy this component, and I'm going to add it here on my end game screen. So I have an end game screen. Let me close all this. This is the end game screen that we have. So we have the watch add button. I'm going to use a wood button, and as you see, the wood button is using the 9 slice. So it's actually you can scale it up with the size, and it's going to keep the edges without stretching. So I'm going to remove this component and add the my button component. And actually we should do it all together, all these buttons. Paste component as new, and then change the graphic to this. There you go. And now instead of text, actually we could have some graphics. So for these two, I'm going to add a UI image, and I have already these graphics. So restart button, I have a restart here, and exit, I actually have a home that I made, and I think we should use native size. Something I think is okay. So maybe a little bit smaller. Later, I won't go into too much detail right now. And here, this is a continue. I'm going to make it quite big, like that, maybe 100. I still need room for a icon of a video ad. So I like to make it bold, make it of this color, same color. So where are you? No, I don't know why it doesn't match my mouse. Anyways, so no, I saw that, so clear, something like that. And I'm gonna add a shadow, and this shadow is actually white. I use it as a reflection actually. So this -4, and I think that looks pretty well. I like it. Maximize. Yeah, I think it looks fine. So I'm gonna make the icon for watch ad, the video ad icon later. The score, we need to get the actual score from the gameplay, so let's do that. But first let me check if there's any comment. So no comments, let's continue. So let's code these two buttons first. So we're going to go to game controller. Game controller. So here is the constructor. So we set the end game panel. So we find the end game. We have a watch add button. We have an exit button. So exit function here, restart function here. Thanks past me. What I have to do here is I think we have to have a function to reset all the properties. So we're going to reset the time, we're going to reset basically all the things that needs to be reset. Or should that be on start? Anyway, let's do it first. So reset reset values. So reset values. First of all, we have is continue. No, use continue. This is a variable that is used to determine if we already watched an ad or not. So let's set it to false. The time, the score, so score equals 0, time actually, I think this should also be set when we start the game. So let's find all the references. Here, time left is equals to total time. So, oh yeah, we have this play function. So actually we can reset all the values here. We don't have to reset them on exit and restart, because restart should just call play, and play can clear all the values. So let's do it like that. So here, reset values. I'm going to get rid of this function, and I'm just gonna put it on play. Reset values. I don't know what other value we should change. Oh, I think whenever I set the score, nope, because this could have a get and set function, so anytime you set it, you actually update the score text. But anyway, score text is equal score dot to string. This happens on refresh numbers. If here, whenever we hit a block, but we need to also set it when we start the game. So play reset values here, score text, and I think that's it. I don't know if I forgot anything. Now if I play this, nope, there's an error. No, stop. I need to turn this on first. So if I play, now you see we start with 0. Before it was 999. So also oh yeah, we have to set the score on the end screen. So end screen, that happens when the time is up. So here, if time left is 0, we actually just turn the end game screen on. Later I want to add a animation, so it actually comes down from the top and just like it looks better. So use drop to prevent touch. So basically what that means is that the end game has a drop, a background, a white background that is raycast target. So because that's in front of all the gameplay, the player cannot press on any buttons behind that. So that prevents the user from touching. As user wants to continue Unity ads, we did all this. So that's it basically. Let's set the end game score. So end game dot score. Find is called background score. So that's how it's on my hierarchy. Background score. The get component text equals score dot to string. There we go. And then why do I set the time left to -1? Because then next time we're going to come here into this screen, and nothing else will happen. So this will actually be called only once. This part here is going to be only called once, and then we're going to loop here, doing nothing until time left is reset. Yep. So give it a try. All right, I'm gonna try to test this. Break a whole page. So here, play. Oops, play. Let's go. Suddenly I feel like a gamer YouTuber live streaming how I play this game. And then there's the next page, and I forgot what number. 26, 28. Where's 28? Oh, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30. And there you go. So 295. I think I clicked some wrong button that made me lose some points. Then we can continue if we want. We can have one more try. So we watch the ad, yeah, and then let's continue. What was the number? What was it? 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and that's it. So why do I just keep 10 seconds if the user continues and not the full 30 seconds? In this game, you're supposed to be able to get some extra time if you do combos. So combos is like instead of going like 1, 2, 3, you try to see like here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and if you click them really fast, then you get combos, and that gives you extra time. So 10 seconds should be some time, like enough time to get some combos and get back into like the game pace. So now we can restart this. Oh no, it didn't work. Why? Oh, I didn't set it. I just set the function, but I didn't actually call it from the bot. Alright, so yeah, I was setting the reset values on play. So here what we need to do is just I already forgot. So we need to close the game control, the game part, which is sorry guys, play. So where do we play? When we play, we close landing, and we call this I feel that I should have a list with all the panels. Anyway, exit to main menu. Let's do it here. Public void. Go to main menu. So we should close all panels and open landing. So we actually do have this function, toggle panel. We can use it. So we could just directly call the toggle panel function, so we don't need this. So this here, these panels, we need to have the game controller panel as well here. So panels dot add game controller dot panel. So when we finish the game, so if we exit, we just do main.instance.toggle panel game controller main menu landing, yeah. So main.instance.landing.panel. There you go. start function should be just something like so if here I disable the watch add button. So I have it here. I'm going to enable it. I'm going to close endgame, the endgame pop-up. So endgame dot set active, game object first, dot set active false. And finally we're going to play. So that should be enough. So let me set the total time to something like 3 seconds so we can test this quicker. So now play. We're already logged in. We're using the player prefs. Now play. 3 seconds go, and we can continue. Watch the ad. We continue. Can I go negative? No, I already set that. So now we have 0 points. We can restart. Okay, we didn't clear these blocks. So we need to clear the blocks when we restart. We can go exit. No, it doesn't work. That should be the exit button, right? So exit button not working. That's a lie. Exit button. So the restart button. First of all, let's check if the name is correct. Exit button. Yes. Exit button. Yes. On click at listener main instance toggle panel. For each P in panels, if P is equals to the panel that we're trying to toggle, we're going to set it active. Otherwise, if the panel is not the panel we're looking for, this here should be P and not panel. So that should fix the exit button. And now we need to, on game controller, we need to also reset the sprites on play. So here, at the end, when we reset the values, we actually need to do this for each loop. I think I did it here. I have a refresh numbers. I should use that function instead of this here. So let me comment this out. I'm going to comment this, and we can collapse it. Can we? Nope. Where is it? I made the comment. We can hide it. Hide selection. Yay. So, oops, sorry. I have the comment there just in case I need to revert what I did now, but here we can use the function I made, refresh numbers from 1. So the starting number, and the starting number, you see I actually did all of that here. Up here is the starting number, and then the limit is starting number plus 24. So here it would be 1 to 1 plus 24, which is 25. So we don't actually need this anymore. There you go. So now let's try this one more time. Play. There's an error. Oh god. blocking blocks. Let me uncomment. Oh yeah, right. All right. What is the problem that we had? Object reference not set to an instance of an object, and object reference not set to an instance of an object in update. So I think we set something here that I didn't set. Is it this? So blocks. No. I can't see the difference. Sorry guys. Does anyone know why? I'm a little bit sleepy now, so I can't see clearly. Let's try again. I'm going to comment this. Comment this. And I'm going to use refresh numbers. Because I actually just copied this whole block here and use refresh numbers, so I don't understand what is wrong. So let's leave this here first. I'm gonna try it once and see if I can find the error. Play, everything is 0 here. The timer text. So let's debug this. So we can actually set a breakpoint there. Then we attach this to Unity. And now we play here. Oops. Okay, it's running. Ready. We play. So now, when we reach that point that we set the breakpoint, Unity is going to stop. There you go. And it's going to tell us. So yes, the timer text is no. Time left is 10. But this timer text is no. So did we originally set the timer text inside here? No. Timer text. Set the timer. Oh, I see. Because this function is actually doing this, but this part here is not. So if we call this, so we should have this underneath the timer, and that should fix it. All right, so we stop here, we stop here. Simple fix. Just gonna bring this down over here. I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to remove this. So now it should work, hopefully. So play, and yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, why did I have 10 seconds? Okay, anyway, we have 30 points. I'm going to go into that detail later. We can continue, we can restart. And now we start from 0. But why is like 15 seconds? Did I set? Oh, I added. Okay, I added 10 seconds because every time you clear a page, all right. So I actually set a function that every time I mean, I wanted that every time you clear a page, you added 10 seconds to the time left, like a bonus. So every time you clear a page, you get a little bonus of for your time. So now instead of doing it here, we're actually going to do it when we break that button. So here, if here, refresh number if we cut the whole page, So we're going to give a little bonus, and then we're going to refresh the numbers from the next block number plus 1. So next block number is 25, so now we have to start from 26, and 26 all the way up to 50. So I think now should be all done. So play 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's just 3 seconds, sorry. So we can restart, we can go. This should have done something like this. Alright, so suppose that it did it. Now we go to play, and this is still here. So exit also needs to hide the end panel. So where is the exit button? Exit button here. End game, which is the end game pop-up or end game panel. Game object set active false. There you go. So why didn't it turn on the landing panel? We actually asked to turn on the landing panel. Well, if P is equals to the panel, so we're checking for all the panels in panels. If P is equals to the panel that we actually gave in the parameter, we should set it active. And then otherwise, if it's not the panel, we set it false. Okay? We haven't added the landing panel here. Silly mistake. Sorry guys. Add landing panel. Now, try this. Play. I need some water. Play. Let it finish. We got 0, and then exit, and there we go. Water. We can continue with an ad, and then we get 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting good at this. Oh no. And there we go, no more ads. We can restart. Start all the way. 3. Oh. Restart again. 1, 2, 1. Oh. Ah. Okay. This is an error actually. The current next number, I think is something like 4 or 5. Is it 5 or 6? Or okay. Anyway, we didn't reset the next number. So on play, game controller, play. Where's play? Here, play. When we reset values, we also need to reset the next number. So next block number equals to 1. All right. So now it should be fixed. We're actually fixing a lot of stuff. Like, I think that's what we should be doing, right? So 1, 2, 3. Now we reset. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And continue. Watch that. And we can continue from the third one. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. Nice. We completed The game loop, guys. We did it. Yeah, let me set back the time to 30. Celebrate. Celebration time. Okay, so any questions up till this point? I'm going to answer them before I leave, because I don't think I can stay much longer. I'm going to talk about the things that we're going to do next. We need to be able to change the username. So if I start with my name as Lucas, but then I realized I didn't like it, we can actually have a way to change it here. So just have a input with our name. Yes. So let's add a placeholder right now. Buttons title. Let's add a input field. Let's close all this so we can actually take a look. We're gonna set it up there. Actually, it would be a good idea to just copy from the one I have here. So name input, and then I'm going to add it here, and I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to move it up. Here, 150. No. What is the pivot point? So the pivot is one up. There you go. 350, 500, something like that. Let's check this with another resolution. Oh, no, not for iPad. We haven't do the resolution for iPad yet. Okay, 9 to 60 and 1 to 2 are both fine. Later, I have to work on a layout which is for iPads, because iPads are 3 to 4, so you see all the layout gets messed up if we do for iPad. So actually later I have to add a, like, so we can use I think preprocessor directives. So if it's iPad, I think we can actually do that. Or if it's a tablet, we're going to have a different layout. We're going to use a different layout. And if it's phones, it's just going to be the current layout that we're using. So here, this guy can be a little bit bigger. 650 and 125 maybe. And we're going to set the text here right away. So okay, so sound is not good. Okay, let me try to fix that. I'm going to turn this off. And usually you hear a sound like a constant fan on my mic. That's actually the GPU from my laptop, I think. So I'm really sorry about that. Let me see if I can fix it from here. A little lower. Is it better? Is the sound better right now? Make a bar progress in the top of the game. What do you mean by a bar progress? You mean like how many blocks we need to break before clearing a page? We can do something like that, but actually, let me clear the player preferences. Player prefs dot, oh no, I don't need to clear them. Do I need to clear them? No. No. If we have username, do we have a name? Yeah, we also need to save the name, not only the username. Right now we're just saving the username into the player prefs. We also need to save the name. So here in signing, was it there? Let me find it, guys. Create dummy user, login or sign up. Was it in input name here? So input name, we set the user name. So here where we set the username, oh come on, user here. Haha, found it. So when we set the username, you see this is actually an ID. I called it ID here. So the user ID is actually a username, and we can do the same thing for the name. So I'm going to make a string. I'm gonna call it name, and then the public string called name with capital is going to have a get and a set method. All right. So this get and set method, very simple. Where when we get, we're going to return this dot underscore name, and when we set it, we can actually call a function when we set it. So first we're going to set the value of underscore name. So this dot underscore name equals value. That's the value that was passed. And then we're going to do the same thing here, but with the name, just the name. All right. So now we have another value in our player prefs. So if I hope this makes sense. Every time we set the name of the user in this class here, we're also going to set that name in the player preference so that it will be remembered in the memory. So now in the main script, if instead of just checking for username, we can also check for name. So if player prefs dot has key name, and then we set the thing I did here. This, I'm going to do it there. So we don't need to do it there, we just do it directly here. save the name. So now we're saving both. So play. It's going to ask us what is our name. My name is Momo, which is my cat. Okay, guest code loading. The server is generating a code for us. Momo, that's the password. Remember this. Okay, and display name. Oh god. I know why. If we play again without this, the name should be there, I think. Nope. Proved me wrong. But I'm sure that the text value of this, nope, nothing. Sorry guys, I fool no one. So debug.log hi, or no, don't do that. List people with loud vehicles near my home. I love it. 1:30 a.m. Luckily I'm not sleeping yet. The name input, we'll get the name from the player prefs, but we don't know if we're calling that yet. So let's play this one more time and see if we get the debug. So debug, nope, no debug. So I think we don't have the player prefs, even though we set the username of the user, did we? Here, user ID, username equals name, here on the input name. So when we input the name, we actually change the name of the user, and this here, as you see, whenever we set it, we should actually use player prefs and set this preference as the name. Let's debug.log engine. Set the name to okay, I'm gonna try it one more time, clearing the prefabs. Guys, is this getting boring? Let me know in the comments, because we're stuck in this part here. I'm gonna read the comments. No comments. Good. Let's continue. Come on. So now we play. It's going to ask us to tell it our name. So I'm going to be called Bob, and I'm going to use a guest code. So where is this null coming from? And here. Okay. Anyways, we have set the name to Bob, so we actually set the username. We set the player prefs. So this name input hasn't changed. That makes sense because where's the text? Here, the text. Because we created this first, and then we actually created the name of the user. So, but if we play this a second time, the player pref should already have the key now. So this should work. So remove this, play. No, it didn't call it. Oh yeah, it did call it here. Bob is calling it. So we have the name in the player prefs, but there's no reference. wasted everyone's time. Sorry guys, but yeah, now we know it will work. So now you see there's Bob. So now if we want to change it, we can actually change it to Lucas or something. And when we submit or something, we will actually update the display name. We will update that in the database, so our user will have changed his name. And then when we show the rankings, he's going to show the rankings with the new name, etc. So I don't want to have auto-generated. No. So one more thing is that when we first we do this for the first time, I mean set the name for the first time, here, submit button. We want to do the same that we did here, because the first time that part there is not going to run. So main.instance.landing.panel.transform blah blah blah, very long. And here, name. The name, what's the name? This name. So now, if we clear the player preferences, play. Jello. Wait, what? Jello. Okay. Guest code. Jello, remember this? 3C. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I already see it. We have Jello. We can change a little bit the graphics here to make it look better. But basically, that is going to allow us to change the username in the future. Not the username, sorry, the display name. The username is actually this. This random generated string that we generate in the server, which is unique because it's based on the current time plus some other algorithms. That's the actual username that you'll see in the database. So if you see the usernames in the users table, you'll actually see a bunch of these IDs. And then the other thing is just the name, which can be changed, can be repeated, doesn't really matter. So we have the full thing here, 2, 3, finish, we can restart. I'm tired, guys. So I think that will be pretty much for today. We already been here for like more than an hour. So I think we saw a lot of different things. I hope you guys learned something from it. Like I don't know, changing the, I think that a nice part was overriding the button script. It can be useful. I remember once I had to override the input field. Yeah, because the input field doesn't has a event for when you I forgot. It doesn't have an event, so I had to make it myself. It was useful. So maybe we're going to talk more about that in another video. For this episode, I think we focused on the main game loop. I think we are pretty near completion. Next time we're going to add music, sounds when we break or we hit blocks that are incorrect. It needs to have some sounds when we press the button. We have the Unity ads running, so that's a good thing. Oh yes, the ranking, that's the last thing we have to do. So we're going to do that next time because now I'm really tired, guys. But that's the thing we're missing: submitting the high score and getting the ranking. So you see everything is fake. We need to get the actual ranking from the different players, and also get their rank. So like first, second, third, blah blah blah, and then our rank. So yeah, oops, there's a bug that we can fix next time. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or any requests or any ideas or suggestions for this game that we're going to upload to the Play Store soon, please let me know. Remember to join the Discord server. I'm going to paste the link here again. Where is the... Seriously? Here. Please remember to join our Discord server. Just comment, tell me or tell us anything you would like to share, ask questions, and just make friends. It's fun. You can't hear anything? Really? How about now? Can you hear me? How long couldn't you hear me? That's a sad news. Can you hear me now? How long were you not able to hear? Oh god. Okay, I think I reduced the volume too much when I try to fix the sound. Well, basically, what I was saying is that we finished this. Did you guys get this? Here. Here's for changing the username. So basically, we finished the main game loop, and what we're going to be focusing on the next time that we do an update, we're going to add the music. We're going to add sound effects for like breaking blocks and all those stuff. We're going to add the submit high score, which is the last thing I think we need to do before we can upload. We need to be able to submit the score that the player gets, and also get all the player scores. I think you guys got it when I was showing the ranking. So once we do that, we're basically done with this game. We can upload it, and we can continue with the regular videos that I used to upload. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. We're going to upload this game soon. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go to Japan tomorrow. So next week, or this week, sorry, there will be no updates. But I'm going to try to, maybe I will send pictures of my trip to Japan on Discord. So if you want to see that, you can check Discord. See if I make a video showing you guys. Let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions or ideas for this game that is almost complete. And again, thank you so much to you guys for watching, sticking all this time. And yeah, you guys are really nice. Thank you. Did I say your name right? Is it Micaiah Stevens, or is it Micaiah? I'm really bad at names. So, oh, I did read it. I think maybe you didn't hear me. You said the bar progress tell you. Oh, okay, sorry. The bar progress tell you how many % you cleared the game. All right, but I thought this game is infinite. That's why I couldn't really make sense of this. So if there is a progress bar, it could be from checkpoints. Maybe we could have something like checkpoints. So the bar shows you the distance to the next checkpoint or something like that. we can do that. Because I think right now the game is infinite. You can keep going on and on and on, as long as you feel like you can keep going. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Sorry, let me turn on the volume of this thing. Come on. I don't know why everyone is having trouble with the open sound settings. Hello? Yeah, it's very, very low. God. So it's the right microphone. Is this better? Is this better? Nope. I do the normal. Sound. Hello. Levels. Oh God. Hello? Is it better now? Hello, hello, hello. Better? Sorry guys. I feel like I'm sorry guys. I feel like this whole hour was like irritating for everyone. I want to do the whole thing again, but yeah, I feel so bad. Okay, let me keep talking for a few minutes so that you guys feel better hearing my voice. So yeah, I think it would be awesome if everyone that had any idea for the game, just tell me if they want to see their idea in the game. I would try to implement it. The waves is a nice thing. As Aus J5 was saying, he said that it can be a progress bar. Maybe we can have different waves. Wave 10 complete, wave 100 complete. So that's a nice idea. Yep, I can add subtitles. Actually, YouTube can do that automatically, so it's not a big problem. Yeah, you can share anything you want. OBS Dark, or is it Ops Dark? And then Makaya Stevens. Yeah, thank you guys, by the way, for being here and chatting with me. Feels nice. Progress bars, waves, same idea, just some feedback over time. Yep. Actually, I was thinking I have a task here. Wow. These are the things that I want to do before I upload the game. This is phase 2, which is shop and power-ups. So I was thinking after uploading it, there is something I want to do, which is having power-ups. I'll finish my idea first. So, so the power-ups would be like, what kind of power-ups can you have in a game like this? Well, you see how, for example, you get 5 points deduction if you press on a incorrect block. Well, you could upgrade a skill that lets you lose less points if you click on the wrong block, or you could have something like you can have a hint that always shows you the next block if you couldn't press it, like in, let's say, 3 seconds or 5 seconds. Those kinds of skills could be very useful, but you have to buy them with block money. So the blocks you break basically become money. So let's say you need 100 blocks to buy a skill or upgrade a skill, and then you need 200 or 500 or whatever. That could be a power-up system that I was thinking about. But yeah, I also would like to hear other people's comment regarding that idea. Let's see what Opstark is saying. So I think that you should try to make some kind of group event on your Discord. For instance, 1 week jams once a month, and then if you want review. Wow, yeah, that sounds nice. That can be free content for you to work with, and if something is not presentable, criticize it. If you let the people get in groups inside your group, your retention rates will increase because of vinculation or something. Okay, that's a very nice idea. Like having some kind of jam where we all make something, right? We could even have a small contest and get some rewards somewhere. That's nice. But I think, yeah, 1 week jams once a month. Maybe we could have a different topic every month. I love it. I love the idea. I'm gonna really put some effort on it and try to make it come true. Thank you, Opstark. It's very nice. So guys, if you like this idea, let me know on the Discord. That would be very nice. See how everyone can like work. Maybe you can form groups and see what we can make, and I think that would be awesome. Yeah. We can always see how it goes. No, I think it's an awesome suggestion. I think it's fun. I think it's a nice chance for everyone to learn, and a nice experience. And I think, yeah, I think everyone would enjoy it. I think. Yep. And we can make a video showcasing everything and asking people to join next month. That's a very nice thing. I think I never thought of it, and I really like the idea. That's really cool. Especially I really like joining the Global Game Jam and all those activities. Infamous recursive screens. Yeah, I like it. Do you like it? Do you want more recursive screens? There you go. Woo! Yeah, it's awesome. It's beautiful. So if you don't like it, I can cover it. Yay! No, there. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that was I enjoyed today's live, although we had some problems with the microphone. I'm gonna make sure that next time I set the microphone properly before even starting. So I really apologize about that again. Really sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed too, learned something, or just had a nice time watching me try to figure out things of the game. I hope you guys are looking forward for the game. If you have ideas, again, please let me know. Please join the Discord server. I'm going to try to do something about Opstark's suggestion and see what happens next. I really need to sleep, guys. So again, thank you so much. Thank you, Makaya. Thank you, OsJ5. Thank you, Opstark. Thank you, Infamous. No, come on, Lucas, you can do this. Infamous Sent NYC. Thank you guys for watching. If I'm missing anyone, I here. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you, Matt. Thank everyone for watching. I'll see you all. Yeah, have a good day. Have a good one, everyone. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time, and remember to join the Discord server. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Bye. See you next time. Adios.